yeah, so it's 6:30 at night and today is Wednesday. And as you can see behind me, the entire kitchen, actually the entire house is just a bomb zone at the minute. A bomb zone probably is not the right term, not this day and age. I haven't even brushed my hair. It's literally being rammed up in a clip. But I've just realised then I might as well like video all this so that when I put it all together I can like make it go faster and it'll, I don't know, I'm just gonna video it. But because we're having Christmas Day here, we've got to leave a certain amount of stuff, like cups and plates and pans and all stuff like that. So I'm gonna go upstairs and just like fix myself up a little bit, get myself changed, and then I'm gonna come down and finish wrapping the kitchen. All I need to do in here is I'll go through the food another time, but I've just got to do cups and glasses, and then I've just got to box everything up, write on it all the boxes where I've just packed up what they are, and then that's it. So I'll see you in a minute. Ah yeah, right, so it's the 60-minute makeover, so share it all.
And you can have your say on who will win.
Right, go upstairs, see what Paul's doing.
What are you doing?
I'm videoing you. Well, us. So you want the light on?
No.
It's nice, isn't it? Dusky pink.
Yes, all right.
Say hello.
Hi.
Right.
Yeah, I think you...
Ah yeah, so I haven't made the video for a few weeks. It's been nothing but chaos with moving house. The house weren't the best. We had to get it all cleaned and then we had to get it all decorated. And the past few days we've just been like unpacking, and both me and Paul are absolutely drained. But bless him, you know, he's in work, he's not off now till Friday. And then the washing machine's been leaking now for 2 days, so I've just got to wait in today for the plumber to come out, and I'm not in the mood at all. You know, when you just like, you know, when you're just not in the mood for people, and like it makes me so anxious. I just hate it. I sound like a complete crank, but I do, I hate it. But yeah, hopefully things start to settle down again soon, and I can start like concentrating on other things. Yeah. Okay, I'll catch you later. So the last time I done like a room tour was our first day in here painting. So I just wanna, we just painted the walls magnolia. mess in the kitchen. Washing machine's broke. This is our 3rd day here. We've done in here lemon just to brighten it up a little bit. Poppy. And then we done all up here magnolia as well. But we done the bathroom pink. And Paul was painting in here last time actually. So it's actually turned out okay, to be honest, it really has. You know, it's not great, but it's better than what it was, which is the main thing. There it is. I keep losing me bloody iPad, I swear to God. If my head weren't screwed on, it'll flaming be on a bus somewhere going to Kirby. I don't know why it's at Kirby. Never even been. But my breathing's still so bad. So it's about 11:30 or something now, and I've just spoken to the man who's gonna come round and look at the kitchen and stuff. Whew. Just needs a breathe, hang on. Yeah, I quite like the living room, to be honest. And just one more thing. These were just see-through glass. And we didn't know whether to get blinds or nothing. But what we did get was this, like, you can see it better than this. It's just like, it's like a sheet that you put on glass. It's about £17 a roll. Our 3rd one should be coming today actually, but yeah, 3rd roll. Just a little bit more privacy. Don't want everyone flaming being able to see in, but we also don't want to spend the money getting loads of blinds because we've already bought 2 pairs of blinds and that was 130 quid. It's just mad, the expense. I said to Paul last night, I don't really want to spend any more money here. I just want to save now, and you know, start saving for our deposit. And we've worked out it's going to be about 6 months before we start to see any savings anyway. But Paul wants to do his class 1 driving soon as well. Poppy, you're stuck now, aren't you? I can't have nothing nice in this house with these. I can't. Might as well have kids. I really didn't want them blinds, you know, the vertical blinds with the beads at the bottom. Poppy, leave them. Just because they get tangled up in them and break them, and then I spend all my life flaming putting the beads back on just for them to go back on again. It's taking the piss. Leo loves sitting on the stairs and looking in the mirror. Oh, he's so cute. So yeah, today I'm going to crack on with some research for some up and coming videos. So I need to write down actually what I'm going to be doing, because if I haven't got a schedule, I'll feel like shit one day and I won't film because I'll think, oh, what's the point? And then, you know, it doesn't help me in the long run. It really doesn't. I need to start taking my medication again, I really do, because I've not been great, in all honesty. So just a weird little thing that I love this book. It's so weird. I've read it loads, but not right through, because some of it's hard to grasp. You know, I'm not really a physics person, if that makes sense. I'm more, you know, biology, chemistry. Physics I struggle with, I always have, even when I went to college years ago to be a forensic scientist, to do forensic science obviously. Physics was always my weakest subject. I've still done really great in it, like I think at the end of it got like 95%, either 92% or 95% overall. And like my mate Lisa, she got like 99%. But yeah, it's just this book. It's only a little book of coincidences, and it basically just it is mind blowing. Like when you think of like things are just too perfect to be natural, if that makes sense. Like the moon is the exact its position from the earth and in between the sun is exactly the exact same distance, and it's like, you know, it's like getting I don't know, like a packet of marbles and just flicking them on the floor, and then, you know, you just naturally roll into your initials. It's like, you know, there's so much symmetry, and like I think I remember reading, I think it was a few years ago, there was he might have been a biologist, and he came out and said that symmetry is not a natural thing. There's nothing in the human body that is symmetrical. It's similar and it's identical, but it's not symmetrical. But yet we see it all the time in like geometry and in space especially. And you know, when you start getting into it, like stuff like this proper gets me excited, because I'm like, wow, you know, who done that? And I just, yeah, it starts going. But so yeah, I'm gonna look through that, and I'm gonna start cracking up on me physics. And then this one's gonna take a bit longer, because this one's called The Brotherhood. I've had this for about 6 months, and I've read quite a lot for me, but see, I don't just read a book, I read a bit, and then there might be something in it where I think, oh, I want to look into that a bit more, and I end up going off on flaming day trips to fucking Wales, and then I come back and I'm on page 3, and I'm like, whoa, how did that happen? So this is about the Brotherhood, and it's about Freemasons, especially regarding the police. That's what I wanted it for, because a lot of my own research for university over the last 4 years, almost 5 years, it's involved a lot about the police and the Freemasons. And I asked my professor about, you know, what's the link, and we got talking about it, and he said that there's this book and there's this man that wrote it, Stephen Knight, I think his name was. I've lost the cover. Now, he wrote this in the 80s. He's also wrote a Jack the Ripper book, and yeah, I'm sure it's Stephen Knight. Yeah, Stephen Knight. And 1984 he wrote it, and apparently he suddenly died not long after it came out, which again I found fascinating, and I could not find this book for love nor money. Couldn't find it anywhere. I was so made up when I got it. So I'm going to start doing some videos regarding that. And then that's going to link in sort of with, in particular, probably our government, Scottish government, the Belgian government, Australia and the US government, how they are all operating with the same MO when it comes to sex abuse, cover-ups, Freemasons, all stuff like that. So, you know, if you're liking any of that stuff, you know, stick around, because they're what I'm going to be filming soon. She's in the litter box. But I'm going to get this edited now. Pardon me. Going to have some of my coffee, edit this, publish this, do the physics, probably leave it alone for a bit, do a bit of me thingy, me brotherhood, and then I'm going to crack on with some of the the paedophiles in Parliament and stuff like that. I did begin about 12 months ago, and I'm ashamed to say I stopped because I was getting scared. I was truly getting scared. I suffer with paranoia anyway, and I was already struggling with paranoia and like the government in this country. And then I was starting to think all sorts, and I thought, you know what, I'm swerving it, can't be asked, forget it. And I did, I turned me back on it. But I'm going to get back into it now. I look like shit, I'm so run down and ill. So yeah, give this a thumbs up, subscribe, and have a good day, and I'll see you later.